process on extended layoffs like this? You get almost 2 weeks off.
This is the most wonderful time of the year, right? So, because we get to practice as much as we want, so it's a wonderful time to get better. Now, I didn't realize that you have to still have to take a day off though in the week per Power 5 rules, and our conferences. So that's new. So normally, so we took Sunday off. So our schedule. So to update everybody, we got back from Iowa on Sunday. We bus back on Sunday morning. So we got back Sunday afternoon. Guys went home for Christmas break. They were off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We practiced Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Per the rule, we had to take off Sunday. Normally, we would come in on Sunday and walk through and make sure we have everything we need from our sets and everything in terms of pattern and everything, execution piece. So we didn't have Sunday, and then today's practice. So, we got a lot done during the course of the week, provided, we had 3 straight practices and a day off. No, I was on the road recruiting Saturday and Sunday. We practiced early on Saturday, and I went recruiting Saturday and Sunday.
Has this been an opportunity maybe for Jaron to get a little closer to the peak physical condition?
Yeah, I think so. Certainly, our team had 3 pretty good practices on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And like I said, we had to take Sunday off, so we didn't get a chance to get better on Sunday. So hopefully we'll have 2 good practices today.
Starting conference play in the American, what have been your impressions of the conference this season?
Well, I've just now started, watching UConn. So, I go game to game. We scout about 3 games ahead, our staff does. But for me, I have to go game to game because I got to do each scouting report. And UConn's really good. I mean, tough, like you would think they would be. Athletic, talented, really, really defend at a high level, in multiple positions as well as being connected defensively as a team, and really powerful in transition. So be a real challenge for us to start this conference play against them.
Those 3 practices, was there any one specific focus over the break that you honed in on? Or?
We just go back to some fundamental things. I think we focused on our transition defense. It wasn't really tested for a few games up until the Iowa game, which I was concerned about, and I thought they took advantage of it. Focused on trying to take care of the basketball and rebounding. Things that determine winning and losing. And then obviously the execution piece is always something we're trying to work towards.
Maybe in that same vein, I know you're always looking at the analytics. Was there one stat or an advanced stat from the non-conference play that you feel like was indicative, positive or negative?
I mean, we've got stacks and stacks of stats right now that we deep dove on every individual player during this break and our team as well. And there's a number of things that popped out that I probably wouldn't share in this environment.
Danny Hurley has UConn playing better record than they had last year. How has he been able to imprint his identity on the program?
Well, exactly what I said. Just the toughness, buy-in. Guys connected defensively. Offensively, the ability to go on spurts. Spurt ability. It's not something we've been able to get to yet. In terms of being really have spurt ability in terms of 10, 12-0 runs, 15-0 runs. So we need to be more solid each and every game, and I think they have the potential to do that.
Do you do anything different when it's opponent you're going to see again in conference play in terms of game planning or scouting?
For the first time?
Yeah.
No. I mean, obviously, like anything else, there's stuff you save for conference. But in regards to game planning, it's, for us, for our staff, it's new because I haven't gone against any of these teams. But it's also new for them, so it kind of goes back and forth. The more you take away from the first game for the second game. How we do things on the bench, who brings the water to who, how we go about our warm-ups. Usually those type things is typically what we changed.
So
how many packs of gum are on the?
Yeah, that's a big one too.
In terms of conference, are you just taking it game by game and one team at a time, or are you paying more attention since this is your first run to the conference?
Yeah. I don't. Those who know me know I'm not smart enough to handle more than one game at a time. My bandwidth's not that large, so I'll focus on UConn and watch as much as humanly possible on them, and then whoever they tell me we play on Saturday, I'll get ready for them on Thursday.
Played really good against Tennessee and that really good second half spurt against Iowa.
Yeah.
Sometimes they've been struggling against Valpo. Is there any credence to playing down to an opponent, playing up to an opponent? Make that stuff?
No, I don't, Justin. But I think where we're at right now is we struggle handling adversity. Okay, so we were in practice the other day and we had a team that was up 9-0 in a game we played at 10, and you get -2 for turnovers and +2 for charges. So it's a little different scoring system. That team ended up losing. So because adversity hits. So when adversity hits, we're uncomfortable. We tend to go on an island. We don't stay connected. And that's a culture thing that I'm really, really, really working on each and every day to try to get better at. And I would say let's shine the light on that. That's where we got to get better when that adversity hits. And, it hit at halftime of Iowa a little bit in terms of I created the adversity in the locker room. And because I didn't think we were playing hard and up to our standards, and we came out and executed, and then we hit some adversity the last 4 minutes, and we didn't handle it well. So we got to get better at that. That's what we're trying to find out where we can get better at, along with executing down the stretch, along with being able to get stops late in games. But that comes from they know what to do defensively. They know where to be defensively. All right, the open stance is now becoming a closed stance. All those things are happening. But how do we handle adversity? And that's the biggest piece that I think you're mentioning in all those runs and different things like that. Is it's not the competition; it's how we handle it.
So a lot of that's probably mental. I mean, it's different than looking at stats or running sets. How do
Yeah.
you coach that?
Well, it's mental. It's individual choices that as a coach, all you can do is continue to put in front of them. So stop practice and say, okay, this is the direction it's going in. Are we going to make a choice to stay connected, or are we going to go on an island? That's how we term it. So, guys got to make a choice in that moment. And one thing that you can't do as a coach during the course of a game is you don't have that many timeouts. So you got to do that in practice and hope that it carries over to the games.
You mentioned Connecticut's toughness. Where does that come from, and what can you do to try to bring more of that in Cincinnati?
Oh, I wouldn't make it a comparison. I was just, I think that, our toughness is something that, shows up a lot in terms of the way we defend. I'm more concerned with our ability to sustain that when adversity hits. And there's a toughness involved in that as well. That's more of, like you said, a mental toughness than a physical toughness.
Trey, how different is this? It just started last year where you guys actually get a break for Christmas, because before that it was 3 years of in the gym on Christmas Day.
Yeah. But I mean, it's I just feel like it's very well needed. Like, it gives the players a time to go home and like decompress their mind, enjoy, be around family, eat good for real. 'Cause I know I did, and then come back and just get back to work. Like, not only us, the coaches too. Just like a nice little few days break, just like let you give you a chance to clear your mind a little. So.
Coach talked about having 3 days when you came back. I know he was really excited to hear you said that out too. But was there any specific message, especially in that 3-day practice run, that the coaching staff honed in on you guys?
Just really, it's not time to take the next step. It's really the main message. We're heading into conference. It's time for us to take the next step as a team and just get ready to move forward and put it all together.
Coach talked about going back to fundamentals. What did that look like for you guys? Was it like, middle school drill type stuff?
Nah. I guess we could just say like, just doing stuff that we did like when we first started. When everyone first got together. It wasn't no middle school stuff, I can tell you that.
Chris, you're about to start off conference play in a new conference. What are your expectations for your first run to the American?
I'm excited for it. I mean, it's a great league. It's a great competition there. So it's all new to me. So I'm looking forward to it.
Trey, what are your you gotten to watch UConn at all? What have you seen from UConn? What impresses you about them?
They got some talented like freshmen, and I mean they're a way better team than last year. So I mean it's gonna be a great game. Competition is gonna be there, and we gotta do what we gotta do to win.
You've been around long enough to see the transition from Ollie to Hurley. What have you seen from Hurley as he's got connected?
I feel like his teams are way more aggressive. They're way more aggressive than the previous teams. So I mean, we just gotta come out and match it, and we'll top it for not match the aggression, but be the aggressor, and we'll be fine.
You've had their number for most of your career here. Seeing you guys at 7-5, you got to think they're going to come in looking to get a pretty big scout.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's every team in the conference could know how it was previous years, and like seeing our record now, they're gonna be like, yeah, this not the same Cincinnati team. It's not the same, and at the end of the day, it's not. It's we're new, offensively and defensively. We're not the same as before, but we got the same dogs on the team still. And I mean, our record, I mean, it was just non-conference. You know, it was. I see it as just us getting put in, like, really trying to gel together still. You know, I mean, I know it's kind of, I mean, it's what, 11 games, 12 games in, but that's 7-5. We all know that we're not a 7-5 team. That's just where we at right now. So I just hope no teams do come in our building and try to underrate us because we're 7-5, because it'll be a long night for them.
Chris, you guys played really well against Tennessee. Then you had good second half stretch against Iowa. Those are two strong teams. That add any confidence to you guys coming out of non-conference play that maybe wasn't there early on?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, we had a lot of tests in our non-conference schedule, but you look at Ohio State, Xavier, Iowa, Tennessee, and we were able to get the win against Tennessee. But just kind of showing our guys that we can hang with the best of them, right in the country, that it just takes time for us to get all the pieces together. And now it's starting to come together, and hoping to start stringing together some wins.
Trey, you don't have a lot of teammates that played in this league. What do you tell them about playing the American?
I mean, I know I said it to Chris a few times, and like some of the new guys, I just tell them, the competition gonna be way better, and it's gonna be better than what you expect. You know, being an American, and it's a real physical league, and it's a lot of great players. It's like every team is talented, so just be ready to play your best and help us get some wins.
Trey, Coach talked about struggles with adversity. That kind of was a big theme from non-conference play, when things would maybe start to go off the rails. Talk about guys going on islands. I know we've talked about that before, but he mentioned that a lot of that is on the individual of how to get through those moments. So what does he tell you guys in terms of when adversity hits, what you can do to get through that?
Basically, just like relying on the system and trusting, like within yourself and trusting each other, and the coaching staff, trusting the coaches. That has been like a battle or whatever, I guess you could say, that we went through for a little spurts of the season, adversity. But I mean, like the last few games, yeah, we had adversity, but the way we handled it was better than what we did early in the season. So I feel like everyone's getting the message, everyone understanding how to handle that adversity, including myself, and I feel like everyone, this team, we trending in the right direction, the direction that we should be going in right now.
Chris, having played for him, is that a message you've heard from him before in the past, or does this feel like it's something a little bit new with a new team, a new staff, and a new roster?
I'd say it's the same message, just, I mean, I guess you'd argue it's a little bit different team and stuff, but, I mean, the message, he's a pretty consistent guy, I could say, but, yeah, the message has been pretty much the same.